Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Paiid On, and guess what I got the first day it came out? Skyrim. Of course, you're probably sick of hearing all this Skyrim crap, and I didn't make any videos on it. Real quick though, so I came to this town. This is really my first time ever playing these games, and this is my first time going through Riverwood, and you had to talk to Raloff or whatever, and you come over here, and then I happened to spot this chicken on the road, and I was like, you'll see, like, once my camera pans, and then I'm like, oh, a chicken. So I was like, let me kill it, and I killed it, and then all the fucking people came after me, and I was just like, what the fuck? I just killed the chicken. Like, I didn't do it. Like, don't start attacking me. I don't want to fight anybody. I'm trying to be good. And yeah, that didn't work out that way. So I ended up fucking killing everybody and then dying, which is pretty funny because a friend of mine came over that same day or the next day, and I was talking to him about Skyrim. I was like, this game is amazing. I've never played any of the Elder Scrolls games before. And I said, well, it was hilarious because go to the first town and there's a chicken there, and I just killed it. I was like, I don't know why, I just wanted to kill it. And he laughed and said he did the same thing, only because he was more of a mage, he used a destruction spell, and he said everybody was attacking him too. And it was funny because we both did that. And then reading online more, tons of people done the same thing. And I was thinking, I wonder if Bethesda knew that people would kill this chicken. Like, I wonder if they knew that that's sort of what would happen. That's why they put the chicken there, because it is always there generally. So, I don't know. It's just really funny. Enough about the fucking chicken killing, right? Yeah, this week was basically like Skyrim, basically. Play the crap out of it. I'm only in Whiterun. I'm at the quest where you have to go talk to the Greybeards for the first time, and I didn't do it because I was doing all these side quests and stuff in Whiterun, and I'm having a freaking crazy good time. I went and visited Solitude. I can't. Okay, first let me just say this. I didn't buy the game. I'm not going to say I pirated it, but let's just say that I didn't buy it. And that the next time I get paid, I'm going to pay money for it because this game is amazing. And don't judge me for it. Pretty broke right now due to my own fault, but this game was too crazy. What you're watching right now blew my fucking mind. Blew my mind. Like, you wouldn't even. I've never played video games like this. You don't understand. Like, the whole fact that I was about to get beheaded, and then a fucking dragon comes, and we're running away from the dragon. It's goddamn nuts. And I didn't know. Like, I'm so enthusiastic about it because this is the first time I'm watching it since I actually played it, and what you're watching is my first time playing it. As you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of Let's Plays. I don't like doing them. I don't think I'm good at them, but my God, if you could hear me, when you're going up this one tower at the beginning, and then the dragon breaks the tower and blows up one side of the wall as you're walking up it. I was like, holy fuck, this is nuts. Awesome game. I mean, I'm going to lose my life to this game, I think. Well, no, I've been pretty tame the last few days. I've been doing a lot of TGM work, but that's literally all I've been doing all week. Well, school, TGN stuff, and then Skyrim. No WoW. I did play WoW to get an axe that I'm going to use for transmogrification, but besides that, didn't play it at all. And now that the SWTOR NDA is lifted, I was watching Hengist Jedi Knight playthrough. That game looks awesome too. It's like, oh my God, I'm never going to have money for the next 6 months. And then it got me thinking, how good is Assassin's Creed? I've never played Assassin's Creed. Oh man, guys, video games. I never really played good ones. WoW was, not to say WoW was my only video game. Obviously, a huge Nintendo fan, played a bunch of fucking Nintendo shit, and Grand Theft Autos, all those kind of games. But games like Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls series, never played them. Fallouts, never played them. But now it makes me want to play more. I probably won't go back and play Oblivion just because I don't think I'll be able to play a lesser game, if you know what I mean. But But I could play like the Fallout series. I'm definitely interested now in that. I don't know. I like games that are like huge, open, and the things you do crafts the world around you and how you interact with people and stuff like that. One thing I do wish that was in Skyrim, you know, when you get to right when you go through the quest, you become the was it the Jarl? I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. Or Thane. I'm sorry, not Jarl. Thane. You become the Thane. But the fucking guards still treat you like shit. A couple of them are like, my brother is in fighting dragons and I'm here, blah 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 blah. And but he's like, are you the true Battleborn? But none of them make reference to the fact that you're a Thane and you're not, you know, you're not a piece of crap, basically is what I'm saying. So I wish there was more of that. I wish there was more like interaction from the NPCs to like your ranking in the world in terms of like positioning. You know what I'm trying to say? The social hierarchy, I guess. I don't know. Wish it was something like that, but dude, this game is insane. So I guess let's get into some questions. I don't have many questions this week, but I'll do some questions and start talking more about Skyrim and how much I'm in love with it. And then, hey, I don't know if you guys, a lot of you really listened through all of this, but I may want to like actually maybe do a playthrough, or I don't know. I feel like I should make some videos, but I feel like they're so overdone. Like it's so over, and I didn't do it when it first came out, so it's like, this is my first time knowing what happens when you completely take everything that people wear. They're like naked underneath. And then of course I was hitting them with my axe, which I think I've discussed this before. In any game I play, I want to find out how to kill people. Even in like my brother had an NHL game, and I would play him in that, but my complete and like my full strategy was just to check him, trip him, and just try to fight and push his guys out of the way. Just like make as much contact as possible, because I really like that. And I think Grand Theft Auto spoiled my gameplay experiences in games. But yeah, so let's get to questions. Jeez, I get off topic too easily. Alec Palermo, if you're listening to this, he wants me to talk about how cute cats are. Shout out his name. Well, I already did. Alec Palermo. You may know him as a level 85 mage intolerant on Lightning's Blade. I think so. I don't know if you heard my cat just meow. But that's funny because I'm talking about how cute cats are. So cats are pretty cute. My cat is actually annoying the fuck out of me because I got into this thing where I was getting up really early and I was feeding them early. So now they're hungry at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and they like wake me up in bed and stuff. Like I got up at 6:30 in the morning this morning. I've been getting up early for the last couple months, but yeah, they're cute, but they can get annoying as fuck if you mess with their food schedules, which now I'm trying to get them back on a food schedule. And they act like they don't have food. They have dry food. They just want their wet food. I don't know. They're fat and they're hungry. I know I get angry when I'm hungry. I'm fat. I know how it is. But yes, cats are extremely cute. So that question was from Lord Bumbelow, Alec Palermo, destroyer of applesauce. He also said, how do I feel about the PTR and how guilds are actually going on it and clearing the content? Don't you think that ruins the learning experience? But much neater and proper grammar. I think I did pretty good cleaning that up. But yeah, I kind of Blizzard. I know Blizzard has their own QA department, so they're testing their own stuff. But the problem is a lot of their shit breaks. You know, when you have, say, if you have an internal team of like 10 quality assurance testers, right? They can go on and they could be, I don't know, they could be testing all their crap. But if it's 10 or 20 people, it's a totally different dynamic once you have 500 or 1,000 or 10,000, however many people are on that PTR at any given moment. It's a huge different thing, and then shit starts breaking and they're like, oh fuck, I didn't know this was broken in the first place, and they have to go fix it. So it's like, it's a needed evil, and I wish that they wouldn't have to have people go on the PTR, because it would be a lot better to have people just, you know, on patch day experience the content firsthand. And it sort of has something to say, because top guilds whether it's top guilds, world first guilds or whatever, or server first guilds for that matter, on a lesser extent, almost have to go to the PTR and have to experience the content there, because if they don't, they'll be at a disadvantage, and that sort of sucks. They shouldn't have to, but sometimes it's just the way it works. Although if you're a good guild on a crappy server, maybe you don't have to. But yeah, it does kind of ruin the learning experience in a certain way. But then also, people, besides just going up and reading, and experiencing the new bosses, people just read the strategies to them anyway, and the day it comes out. So it's not like, it's not like they don't know what's going on anyway. The next question is from Rogue on, his name is Huckin, a rogue on Molten WoW. I guess it's a private server. I used to play in a private server at one point during Burning Crusade, but that's a different story. On Warsong Pure PvP. Okay, what is your favorite sport in real life? Well, my favorite real life sport has to be hands down Quidditch. Huge. No, I'm just kidding. I make myself laugh sometimes. It's football. I like football. Huge Giants fan. Obviously, I'm from New Jersey, so that's interesting. What's funny is, big Giants fan. So I got like Giants apparel. I got Giants shirts. I had Giants sweatshirts. I got Giants hat. And here I am in the Seattle area. People walking around their Seahawks shit. And I'm like, motherfucking Giants up in here. But yeah, I like football. I used to play baseball like from freaking like probably before kindergarten. It's before I was in kindergarten. I was playing t-ball up until about 8th grade, middle school or something like that, and then I just stopped giving a fuck about it, and I just wanted to hang out with friends and stuff. And I also played football too. But yes, I like football. I can't watch baseball. It's boring to me for some reason. Loved playing it, but hate watching it. So that's all the questions. Coming down to the last couple of minutes, just want to give my last few thoughts on Skyrim, and it basically just involves me smiling, laughing, crying, loving, holding my keyboard and mouse. By the way, I also got it for the PC, if you didn't already know that. Tons of fun in this game, man. I can't even describe how much fun I have in this game. And I used to like RPGs, sort of. Never really got into it. I mean, once WoW came out, I was just like, fuck everything else. Why do I want to play a game just by myself when I could be in a game with tens of thousands of other people at a time? But this game is just so incredibly immersive, where I was just like, I am like this guy. Like, this is insane. Anyway, I'm not making any sense. I'm just rambling. But the game was incredible, and I really love it so much. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna try to play more games from Bethesda because it's freaking awesome. And then also Star Wars: The Old Republic. I don't want to have to buy $60 game and then pay monthly for it. I don't know. I've already said I'm going to buy Skyrim. Even though I already have it, I'm going to buy it because I want to support Bethesda, and I want to give my share. They deserve it. They've made an awesome game. I shouldn't have to do it like this, and I will. And you know what? I'm going to prove it to you all. When I buy it, I'm going to make a video and show you that I purchased it. So don't judge. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.